What's going on, everyone? So today we're just going to be talking about baby doge right now. A real quick video because right now is probably one of the best times to get in. And really the best time to get in was when we had the big drop, but we're still relatively low compared to what happened when the drop happened. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's talk about this. So when you look at the price here for baby doge, 8Z 1076, that means 8 zeros after the decimal point, 1076. That is a very, very cheap price. If we look at where baby doge went all the way down to when we had that huge drop, we went really, really low, like 8Z 85. That was probably a better time to get in on baby doge. And I'll actually explain why that was such a good time to get in. And really, that was pretty much one of the best times to get in. If you look at the price all the way down there, it's about 8Z 8. Let's just put it over there at that area. So when you think about that price point, right, $1,000 at that price point, and remember, we are pretty much 9 zeros after the decimal point where the price point was, but where we are now is 8 zeros after the decimal point. So that kind of shows you like how big of a difference that is. That's 1.2 trillion baby doses, right? That's 1,223,990,208,078 baby dose coins. That is a lot of coins. All right. Now, if we multiply that just by where we are now, like that is still a pretty good gain. That would have been $318 within the time span of 3 days. Let's now multiply that. Let's say we did 10,000, right? And then that would have been like that would have been 12 trillion baby doge. Then you would have made $3,000 inside of literally 1 day or 2 days, like $3,000. If you had 100,000 and you did that, then you would have literally made $31,000 in 2 days, 3 days, let's say 3 days, right? If you had $1,000,000, you would have made $300,000 inside of 3 days. So that kind of puts things into perspective. If you had, and this really gets crazy if you think about it. Like if you had $1,000,000, like you would have made a lot of money, like $318,000. If you would have had $10 million in it, you literally would have made $3.1 million, $3.18 million to be exact. So that puts things into perspective right there. Like, yeah, a little $1,000 turning into $1,318 is nothing, but $10,000 turning into 13,000, now you're getting somewhere. 100,000 turning into 130,000, now you're getting somewhere. 1 million turning it into $300,000, now you're getting somewhere. Now you got 10 million turning into 13 million. So it's all about how much money you're putting in. And when you're trading like this and you're stacking your money and it's going up, 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 and up, eventually you will get to those points if you become a very good trader and you really, make it flip like that. So you can really make good money on this. And right now, this is still a good price. 8Z7, the better price was back here at 9Z8. That was the better price. But right now, it's still a fairly good price. If you actually look at these automated trading indicators with Chart Prime, link in the description if you want those, you see these discount prices. Right now, we are at the discount price point on the daily chart, which pretty much means baby doge is cheap. And typically when we are at these discount prices, we're about to work our way up here to the premium price point at 8Z2500. So let's just say you like, you know what? I missed it. I'm getting in now because I missed that other pump. Let's just say you're getting in now. All right. So if you're getting in now and you're getting 928 billion baby doge at this price point, that's still a lot. Now, let's say we get up to these premium price points at 8Z2500, right? So if we get to 8Z2500, now your $1,000 is turning into $2,300. All right. Now your $10,000 is turning into $23,000. Now your $100,000 is turning into $230,000. Now your $1,000,000 is turning to 2.3 million. Now your $10 million is going all the way up to $23 million. All right. So that is the significance of this. Like, you got to think about this. We were literally just at 8Z 2500. Pretty much at 8Z 2500 May 25th, right? And even before that, we were at 8Z 2500 again, March 27th. Everybody wanted to buy it at this price point, and they bought it even though it was going down. They were catching a falling knife. and now the price is literally cheap again. It's literally at the cheap price point again, but people are scared to buy. If you look at the crypto fear and greed index, we're at a 40 with greed or 40 with fear right now. So people are living in fear when it comes to crypto, right? So the fear price is pretty low, right? Or it's pretty high right now. Like there's a lot of fear. Like when it goes to 100, that's max. Or when it goes to like 0, that's max fear. And you see before August 6th, we had a 17 fear to greed index. So the people were very fearful. But now that is going up, people are less fearful and almost getting to the greedy point, to the neutral point, and then the greedy point. And that's why right now is such a good time to get in, because once people get to this greedy point inside of the fear and greed index for crypto, that's when all the money starts flowing in. That's when you start to see the prices increase. I think we're about to see 8Z 2500 probably within a month to 2 months. And I know, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but this is definitely looking like it's going to be one of those situations where it does get up to 2,500. We were literally just at 2,500 like a few months ago. So there's no way that we're not going to get in up to that level now. So that's why I'm saying, like, you can easily turn $1,000 to $2,300, 1,000 to 2,300. You can easily turn 10,000 to 23,000. It's not all about the 10x gains. It's not all about the 100x gains. If you could literally just 1.5x your money, double it in a half, like that's all you really need, right? You could take your 1,000 and turn it to 2,300. You're cool. You're chilling. If you could take 10,000, this is when it gets really big. When you start to get bigger and better money, like when you start to get more money, everything becomes better. So like when you could take 10,000 and turn it to 23,000, like that's huge, right? That could be life changing for some people. And then once you get like 100,000, turning it to 230,000, or a million, turning it to 2.3 million. That's when things really get big. So yeah, right now, Baby Doge is very cheap right now. We have a very good following right now. 2.4 million followers. If you look at the holders for Baby Doge, we also have a lot of holders as well. So that's going up 1,872,252 holders. So yeah, we've been getting a lot of new holders recently. So yeah, it's gonna keep growing, and as it grows, the price will grow. We're eventually expanding to the Solana blockchain, so that's gonna be big as well. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Just wanted to come here and talk about how Baby Doge is at a cheap price point right now at this point of time. That's 8Z1077. So doing pretty good with that price. If you want these automated trading indicators with these premium price points, these discount price points, and your equilibrium price points, check out the link in the description to Chart Prime, best automated trading indicators out there. It'll tell you when the prices are at a discount, when you can make that good money, and it'll tell you when it's at a premium, where you'll lose your money because it's going to drop soon. So definitely check that out, link in the description. And as always, I'll be back with another video.